Today is 640th day that I'm here to share lessons I learned and I'm learning. I hope this also supports your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today we'll speak about how to overcome challenges. How to overcome challenges. Why is it important to overcome challenges? I think the biggest thing that we always need to ask ourselves, who needs you to overcome this challenge? A lot of course, you say that to me, I need to overcome this challenge. But sometimes we don't realize that how much we influence other people. So that means someone is waiting for you to overcome your challenges. Someone is waiting for the story that you're able to bring. If you want to be really a person who adds value and serve people, you could be the first one who overcome your challenge, your adversity, and inspire thousands and millions of people. It depends, of course, what kind of adversity you're going through. The bigger adversity, the more impact you're able to do. If you have this lesser adversity and challenge, of course, maybe you will not impact millions of people, but you're able to inspire hundreds, maybe thousands, even maybe tens of people. So that means that someone is always waiting. Someone is waiting for someone, a savior, who could really show example. Because a lot of times no one have done this before, and I'm not able to do that. So that means that there's a thousand people who have exactly the same adversity. And everyone is waiting for that one person who will show up and show example how to make things better, how to make it better. That means that if you want to inspire people, you could be the first. But if you need to choose to overcome that challenge, overcome that obstacle, overcome whatever you're going through. And for me, it's always inspiring when I'm going through. You need to realize that majority of times every single person have struggles and challenges, and every single person has different challenges. Now, of course, we don't need to compare our challenge with someone else, because now if your challenge is a little bigger, oh, that person is just a small challenge. For me, my challenge is the biggest. Because what we tend to do, we always make our challenges bigger because we always think about it. And our mind, when we think about something, we expand it. And we do not know other people's situation fully. It seems that their challenges are not that big. Now, as I said, that there's probably thousands of people who has exactly the same challenge like you do. So potentially you can go and search for people who already did something about it, or you can really try to manage and go through this adversity and make a book, a post, whatever it is. You can share how you overcome that challenge. So today we'll share 12 things that potentially you could do to really overcome the challenge. And those things are very simple. Every single person are able to do so. It's nothing complicated here. But I truly believe when you start to pursue simple things, a lot of times all the complicated things are becoming simple as well. So first one, you need to accept. Now, a lot of times adversity and challenges are so painful, and we start to live in denial. We don't accept anymore. We say, oh, that is not that important, even though that is super important. And we need to deal with it. We need to take care of it. Because when people deny it, even though it is the worst thing in their life, they're not able to change that. Because what you don't accept, you're not able to change. But when you accept, okay, this is my station, this is my circumstance, this is my ownership, and I need to do something about it, now, of course, you're able to change it. So deny will never allow you to overcome things. Acceptance is one of the first key things when you think about changing your station. Second thing is positive mindset. Of course, positive mindset is one thing that some people say is a good thing, some is a bad thing, and there's not one way. But I really believe that positive mindset is helpful and is essential when you take actions. So I will repeat one more time. So positive mindset is essential when you take actions. Because if you have a positive mindset and you do not take action, that positive mindset is even worse. Because you go to depression with a positive mindset without taking actions. Because there's no progress. And if there's no progress, of course, sooner or later it will go even worse. So positive mindset with actions, of course, that is very, very essential, because you're able to be more resilient in life in general. Now, number 3 is set realistic goals. That means that when you have a challenge, we need to understand that we need to break that challenge down in small parts. And I always say, okay, This challenge is contained in three different aspects. And let's make goals when we will take care of those parts in their challenge. And we say this challenge I will take care of by the end of the year, this challenge in next 9 months, this is in 1 year, maybe this is in 5 years, but you're able that you have the challenge and you break down different aspects of the challenge and set goals that you potentially could put yourself forward. Number 4 is now develop the plan. How you will exactly will go about it. So that means you have the goal, and now create a plan. So that means step by step, what exactly action steps you will take to overcome those challenges. And a lot of times we need to start from first step. Because potentially when you have a challenge, you know exactly first step what you need to do, but you don't know what you will need to do later. But sometimes it's more than enough to start with that first step, with that first step plan, and of course start for moving forward. Because when you open first door, a lot of times other doors start to open up because you're not able to understand what will be the other side of the door before opening the door. Number 5 is seek support. But that seek support is a lot of times different aspects. It could be a coach, it could be a mentor, it could be a guide, it could be a teacher, it could be a counselor, it could be a parent. Like, it's so many different support that you need. So to ask what kind of support could help you the most now. Maybe if you do not know how to develop a plan, maybe you need to find a mentor who could help you to develop a plan, who have gone through the things that you are going through. If your body is not okay, maybe you're able to fitness coach, maybe your mind is not okay, maybe you're able to with a counselor, like where you are. You need to understand, and self-awareness is essential, because then you find a person who will help you and find people who could help you to overcome your situation. Number 6 is learn from failures. So that means you need to fail a lot. You need to fail a lot. So that means if you do not fail a lot, that means that you're not trying enough. Because if your challenge is a big challenge, that means that you need to fail even more around that challenge. Because failure is one of the best ways to learn. People do not learn much from successes. That's why we need to learn from a lot of failures. But of course, you don't seek failures. You seek to compete and make sure that you overcome the challenge. But while you're trying totally different things and very fast pace, now you fail, you accept your failure and say, okay, what I learned from this? Okay, what I'm able to change, improve, get better, and of course, try again. Number 7 is stay persistent. Now, if you fail a lot of times, you will need to keep persistent. And of course, now, 1 failure, 1 success, 2 failures, 1 success, 3 failures, 1 success. So that means that you always have tons of failures, few successes, and you need to keep persistent working towards that goal that you could achieve the things that you want. Number 8 is stay adaptable. And that is a beautiful thing, that when you go through failures, a lot of times you need to adapt in a different way to feel that service could be changing as well while you're pursuing and overcoming that challenge. And you need to be adaptable with your time, with your energy, with the things that you pursue, because adaptability is one of the best things to when you think about really overcoming challenges, because you're able to change, improve yourself, to really adapt to different situations. Number 9 is practicing self-care. This is essential. A lot of times people work very, very hard for a month and they just fall down, because they put so much intensity and in that one challenge, they're forgetting about everything else. They forget their relations, they forget their self-care, they forget everything. And because of that, they are falling apart. And now they are not able to overcome their challenge. So it's better to ask what you're able to do for a long, long time until you overcome the challenge than saying that how fast I could do it. Because when you're able to do something for a long, long time, almost forever, you're able to overcome the challenge. Because I love what John C. Maxwell said, that when you have an axe and you come by the tree and every single day you cut that tree, you hit 5 times, the question is not if the tree will fall. The question is when. So that means when you pursue the things, when you're overcoming challenges, you're able to do those 5 hits every single day to overcome the challenge. Number 10 is celebrate successes. This is very, very essential. So that means when you're overcoming the challenge, there's a lot of negativity along with that. So that means every single time when you have a small win, the smallest win as you potentially could imagine, you need to celebrate. You need to appreciate, because appreciation creates more of those wins. Because Appreciation is a beautiful thing. At least for me, appreciation gives a lot of energy. And if you is same as me, so that means appreciate every single win because it'll give more energy, and with that more energy, able to pursue and get even more wins. And it just gets over and over and over again. Number 11 is learn new skills. This is one of the most important aspects of overcoming challenges. You end up in that challenge because you didn't prepare for a lot of things in life, and you are still a little bit smaller than the challenge. So how you need to become a little bit bigger than the challenge that you can overcome? You need to become bigger. And how you can become bigger? You're able to become bigger by developing yourself. And one of the best way to develop yourself is to create new skills or build new skills. Work very hard to build yourself through skills. Now, when you have better skills, now you say, okay, you become bigger than your challenge. And of course, this challenge disappears because you're able to overcome the challenge. So always working on yourself very, very hard and building new skills always allows to overcome bigger and bigger challenges. And the last one is that 12 is visualize success. It's very, very important to visualize success. I believe in visualization, and there's so many scientific proof is showing that visualization improves skills, improves the muscle growth, improves so many different things. So that means when you have the challenge, visualize overcoming the challenge. That means if you have communication issues, so visualizing how you communicate in a very well written and spoken way. So that means you need to visualize how overcoming the challenge, and when you always think about it and visualize it, your brain starts to believe that that's who you are, and you, of course, it's much easier to overcome that. And then again, you need to visualize success regarding your skills, how you master the skills and becoming the best in the skills that you do visualize. Now, those are the 12 things that you potentially could do to overcome your challenges, and all of those, as I said, is quite simple. And I'm a simple person. I truly believe that a lot of times the biggest achievements in life are achieved through simple things that done just long enough. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.